The crimson drift, the whispering paddy fields. In the sultry haze of Thailand's monsoon season, the village of Ban Klong in Samut Songkhram province lay cloaked in an uneasy stillness. The year was 2025. At first, it was just rumors. A stray dog found gutted near the canal. A farmer's prized rooster vanishing without a trace. Yet Molly's face was pale, her eyes wide with a fear he'd never seen in her before. It had eyes, she said later, curled up by the fire in their small wooden house. Red eyes, like embers, and it smiled. Then came the sightings. Old Auntie Noya swore she'd seen a glowing orb floating over the paddies, trailing a glistening rope of intestines that pulsed with an unnatural crimson light. The local drunk Chai claimed it had hovered above his shack, whispering his name in a voice that sounded like his long-dead wife. The authorities dismissed it all as hysteria, but their nighttime patrols, armed with flashlights and skeptical frowns, did little to quell the growing dread. But the air carried the weight of older, darker times, with a curiosity that often led her to the edges of the village where the shadows grew thick. One night, as she returned from fetching water, she stopped dead in her tracks. "Papa," she whispered, her voice trembling as she pointed toward the canal. "It's watching us." The rice paddies stretched endlessly under a bruised sky, their emerald blades swaying in a breeze that seemed to hum with secrets. It was here, in the quiet heart of the province, that the whispers began, whispers of the cursed spirit whose glowing head and trailing entrails haunted the night. Suwan, a wiry farmer in his late 40s, had heard the story since childhood. His grandmother spoke of Krasu as a woman damned by forbidden magic, her head severed from her body, yet bound to it by a curse that kept her drifting through the dark, hungering for flesh. As a boy, Suwan had laughed off the tailies, dismissing them as superstition to scare children into staying indoors after dusk. But now, as he stood at the edge of his field, staring at the mangled remains of a chickenet's entrails missing, its feathers scorched as if kissed by fire, he felt a chill that had nothing to do with the evening air. The village had been on edge for weeks. Suwan's daughter, Molly, was the first to notice something truly wrong. At 16, she was sharp-eyed and fearless. Suwan followed her gaze, but saw nothing, only the dark ripple of water and the faint glow of fireflies.